So as it turns out, you put it as a primer C, you're like, I'm lukewarm to it. Do it as a homage to a G2 character, I'm all over it. I'm funny that way. Transformers Legacy, Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection, G2 Universe, Road Rocket. Today on Guerrilla Reviews. For those unfamiliar, this Road Rocket was one of the laser cycles, one of those light up figures that had the tailpipe light up for through a little wire that had electronics in the body itself. It's a little funny looking, but it's still entertaining. Anyway, this does a decent job doing the homage to that. Plus, as a nice red motorcycle, it certainly does the job. You do have, as reference to the fact that it was a ninja, go figure, these are weapons right here, which you can have separately as blades, or you can connect them together to create this very esoteric throwing star weapon, if that excites you. Now, as some people have pointed out, yes, this does fit certain scale of figures, and it does roll quite nicely, so you do have that going for it. So as both a figure on its own and as an accessory, it certainly does work. Moving on to transformation, we will start by unpegging these flaps right here, which will loosen up just about everything else. And now, as I've noticed in my time transforming this figure, if you don't have this, you're kind of up a creek, because this kind of holds a lot of it together. So you definitely don't want to be losing this part. And yes, you can separate it off, which we'll do here to get a better view of what's going on. Anyway, we will move these parts out, separate the wheels, fold them down. Now on these struts there are little ports where after you unpeg the heel of the toe, they will connect right there. Nice little pop. So you know you did it right. Yeah, you do have kind of a very weird way this works, but that's just the way it goes. At least it does work. Okay. Then we will unpeg the hands from each other. Fold this up, fold this down, twist around, bring down the legs, bring up the hip part. Good so far. Now for the front of the bike, you will twist this down. At least one way you can do it, like that. Now this part you can unpeg. This becomes a couple things later on. Parts forming? Yes, parts forming. Get used to it. Just a reality. Thankful it works at all. Anyway, you can reconnect that to the back there. Slide the arm guards. Just push up the shoulders a bit. Get that going, and there we go. Road Rocket, robot mode. Now in robot mode, we do see the atypical ninja motif. We don't see this outside of one character, so seeing it in another one, although both are female, is odd, but you can live with it. Now the paint on the face mask itself, on mine it seems fine, but on some people's it has been a little sparse. But we do have some lovely light piping in there, mostly the fact that half the head is light piping. Anyway, as for these parts, you could have this here, or here, or, as people popularly like to do, since there's a port towards the back of the neck there, you can have this here and replicate the turbines. Yay! Then with this weapon, you can either again have it as arm blades like so on both arms, or you can have it as one piece and go like that, or you can even, well, conceivably, oh hey, there we go, have it as either a shield or a weapon. So yeah, have that, if that excites you. Now as articulation, head is on a ball joint, but it's somewhat limited due to its own design. Universal joint for the shoulder, bicep mushroom peg, 90-degree angle for the elbows. Waist swivel, but it's a little weird due to it being the transformation joint. Universal hips, 90-degree knee bend, and inward tilting feet. So there's definitely posability here, so if you want to do a ninja pose, you can probably get her into one. Thankfully. Now, as stated earlier in a previous video, getting a hold of these figures has proven more challenging than usual. And I have seen on other reviewers' copies engineering issues that honestly can make this a bit of a crapshoot. But if you weren't into the RC, you might like this figure. And there's a fair chance they're going to be doing it and a whole lot of other figures as well. So yeah, might as well get used to the esoteric transformation now. If you can get a hold of it, that is. Anyway, I'm the Deceptiwolf. This has been Transformers Legacy, Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection, G2 Universe, Road Rocket. And I'm going to remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.